name is Sol. For today's video, I decided to recreate this look. I've been posting a couple pictures on Instagram with this look, and everybody keeps on asking, or everybody keeps on like making this joke that I look like Jlo. So I decided to recreate and call this video a Jlo Inspired look, I would say. Very bronzy. She is known for doing that bronzed up face that like snatches her back, like she's snatched. So I decided to go ahead and create this. I had a lot of fun doing it. So if you want to see how I created this look, then please keep on watching. Okay guys, so to start this tutorial, I've already done my brows. They are done. So I'm going to go ahead and moisturize my face a little bit with my Josie Marran Pure Argan Oil. It looks something like this. And I'm just going to drip a few drops. And I'm just going to pat it on so that my skin absorbs it by the time I am done doing my eyes. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and start with my eyes. So I'm going to bring you guys a little bit closer. Okay, that is close. So I am going to take my Tarte Shape Tape and I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes. I have my mirror right over here. So if you guys see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. So I don't know why I like having my mirror like on this side. But I'm gonna go ahead and prime. Taking my beauty blender, I am going to pat that in. Now taking my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, I am going to take the middle shade right here and I'm just gonna put that all over my eyes. Set the concealer that I just applied. This would just make the shadows go on easier. So I wanted to make this tutorial because this is the look that this has been my go-to look lately. I'm not gonna lie, I've used this look like in every single picture I've had on Instagram lately. So a lot of people have been commenting like, Jlo, is that you? Or they'll be like, you look like Jlo. So then I just decided to do this for you guys. And then I kind of thought about it. I was like, it kind of does look like her style. So I just decided to go ahead and make it a video. So now taking my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, which is the only palette that I've been using lately. I am going to take this shade right here and just make that my transition color right on my crease. So now going in with a more precise brush, I am going to take this shade right here and just start deepening the crease a little bit. And now going back in with the first shade and that first brush I use, I'm just going to go ahead and make sure it's blended out. And I do this throughout the whole process so that it looks like a very seamless transition in between the colors. I am going to take this color right here and I am going to apply that right in the outer V. And I am very careful because I don't want it to look too heavy. I feel like Jlo's eye looks are very seamless. Very little eyeshadow. I mean, you can tell she has shadow on, but it doesn't overtake her whole look. So that's what I keep in mind. Also, I've been kind of reducing the amount of eyeshadow I use. I don't know why, but I just have. So I don't feel like I need tons of eyeshadow unless I'm going for that particular look. I don't feel like I need tons of eyeshadow to get the effect. Now I'm just making sure I pack it on, and then we're going to go back with that first brush, which was the M576 from Morphe. Go back into this color right here, and I'm just going to blend everything out. Okay, and now this is the weird part. taking my finger, I am going to dip into this gold color right here. Just the very minimum. These shadows are super pigmented, so I don't want like a silver, like a shining eye. I just want to give it a little push. So I'm just gonna tap it ever so lightly and then diffuse it with another finger. And tap it and diffuse. So I just repeat this step until I feel like I have the amount of shadow I want on my eyes. Now going back in with that brush and that dark orange terracotta shadow, I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure I fill in anything that went away. And then going back in with that big fluffy brush, I'm just going to go ahead and blend everything out. Smoke out any harsh lines I find. So now taking an angle brush, and this is a this is a M165 by Morphe. I'm going to take this shadow right here, which is one of the darkest shadows, and I'm gonna use that to smoke my lash line. So I'm just gonna go in very close to the lash line and smoke it out a little bit. That way, when I apply my lashes, you can't see a gap, you can't see any whiteness. Now for mascara, I am going to go in with my Better Than Sex mascara. I just got this and I am obsessed with it. So this one in Lashes in Paradise, or Lash in Paradise, something like that, by, is it L'Oreal or Maybelline? Can't remember. I think it's L'Oreal. Have been my two go-to. Okay, and then for lashes, I'm going to go ahead and just pop on some iconic lights, and I will be right back. Okay, now that the eyes are done, we're gonna move on to the face. So first, I'm going to prime with my SmashBox water primer. I always want to say SmashBox. I don't know why, but make sure the skin is nice and hydrated. And then I'm going to take my Pore Filler by NYX. Just put a little bit on my finger, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that on my T-zone. So now that the pores are nice and covered, I am going to go ahead and do some strobing. So I'm going to take my Maybelline Master Strobing cream, I guess. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my hand, and then I'm just gonna take a little bit on my brush, on a brush like this. This came on a set of Morphe, but any synthetic brush you have will do. And now I'm just gonna put that on the high points of my face to give me a little glow, like a little underglow, if you will. I love this stuff. Like, you can barely see it on the skin, but it reflects very well. I also have one that's closer to my skin tone, so I'm gonna try to do it with, like, without makeup one day. I'll see how it looks. Okay, and now I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and just really pat that in. So now for foundation, I'm going to take my NYX, and this is the Total Control Drop Foundation, and I am in shade 13. And this is the first foundation we're going to lay down. So, just a few little drops. Gotta be careful, when I did this the other day, I got it all over my brows. And then just blend it out. And now taking my Dior Air Splash. This has been my favorite foundation. I am going to go ahead and put that on top of the NYX, just because this one's a little more coverage and it has a little bit more of luminosity to it, I feel. So, and I am in shade 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. 501. I'm just gonna go ahead and pat that all in. We're gonna go in with Shade Tape Concealer, and I am in the shade Tan. I'm just gonna conceal my under eyes, put some on my forehead, some down the bridge of my nose, and some on my smile lines. And I put a little on my chin because my chin dips in and it like creates like a weird crease. And then just blend it all out. So now that we're fully blended out, I'm going to take my RCAM setting powder and I'm going to set my under eyes. And I'm gonna bake them. And then I'm gonna bring it up the sides of my nose just to start creating that shadow for that nose contour. Just put it on with my beauty blender. Now to contour, I'm going to go in with my KKW contour stick in shade Dark. And I'm going to go ahead and carve out my face. Now, the NYX contour stick is just as good as this one, in my opinion. I just bought this one, so I'm just going to use it up. I might buy it again. I mean, it's super creamy, but I don't know. The price is a little... And I don't really use the light portion, so you have like a dark stick and then you have like a lighter stick for the highlight. I don't even really use that one. So then I'm gonna use the lighter side and contour my nose. And I'm going to take this brush right here. This is a Royal or a Crown Brushes brush, and this is a C404. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend everything out in circular motions like so. And then going in with my beauty blender, making sure everything is seamless. There's no stop line or start line or anything. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe the powder off my face. And then with my beauty blender again, I'm going to go ahead and blend out the nose contour in downward motions. This gives you that shadow effect as well. Now we're gonna go ahead and bronze. So for this, I'm using my MAC bronzing powder in the shade Refined Golden. And I'm just gonna take this big Morphe brush. This is an M527. Swirl it around and go ahead and bronze out my cheeks and my face. So I haven't really been like contouring with powder. I've been contouring with the cream obviously and then bronzing it out. So that has been my go-to technique. Now if you do contour still with powder, feel free to do so. Me personally, I just haven't been into it, so I'm just not really quite doing it right now. And then I'm going to take just a fluffy brush, dip it in, and then ever so lightly go on top of my nose contour. Very lightly though. You don't want it to be too harsh because you just want it to look like a shadow. You don't want it to look like two brown lines on the sides of your nose. And then I just take this brush, the big fluffy brush, go over everything, make sure everything looks good. Looks good, looks good. Now for blush, I'm going to take my BH Pro blush palette and I'm going to use this color right here and this color right here. Both of them combined. Now I am going to go ahead and do my bottom lash line, and then I'm gonna highlight, and I'm gonna highlight everything. So going back into the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to take first this color right here with the small brush, and I'm just going to put that right on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in with another brush, and I'm going to take the pukey brown shade right here, and I'm just gonna blend everything, smoke it out very good. And for a liner, I'm going to go in with my Define a Line by Maybelline, and then apply some mascara. Okay, time to glow for Jesus. So I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills x Nicole Guerreiro, which is my go-to palette for everything, and I'm going to take the colors Glow Getter and 143. I'm going to combine those two, and let's glow. And this is a Morphe 510. It's my go-to brush for highlight. Do you see that? Like, honey. Some in the middle of the forehead, right here, that bump that I have right there. Let's highlight it, and other side. Chin, Cupid's bow. And then let's do the nose, which is my favorite part, you guys. This is my favorite part. Taking 143, little dot. And right down the center. Little line. And then what I do is pat it. We're gonna highlight the arches of the brow, of course, and the inner corner. Now for lipstick, I'm going to go in with two colors. I'm going to go in with the Jeffree Star x Manny MUA Daddy lipstick, and I'm going to go in with the Kylie Cosmetics literally gloss on top of it. That's how I got that glossy full coverage. And now to set the face, I'm going to go in with my Tatcha Luminous Spray, or Dewy Luminous Skin Mist, whatever it's called. And just bathe yourself, okay? You don't have enough until you feel like you need to come up for air. Let me go ahead and put on some earrings, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I absolutely love this makeup look. I have been doing it, like I said on the video, for a little bit now. This has been my go-to. And if you want to see any other artist inspired looks, video inspired looks, please let me know. I actually love doing these type of looks, and I will create those for you. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and to follow me on all of my social medias, and that is Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. That will all be linked down below. I will see you guys on my next video.